In the infinite silence of deep space, something impossible appeared, a faint glimmer traveling faster than anything ever recorded. This object, 3I/Atlas, wasn't just moving, it was rewriting the laws of physics. It began quietly in Hawaii, when the Atlas Observatory noticed a strange object streaking across the darkness. Its hyperbolic path meant it came from outside our solar system and was leaving again. They named it 3I/Atlas, the third interstellar visitor after Oumuamua and 2I/Borisov, but this one was different. Scientists noticed something impossible. 3I/Atlas wasn't just passing through, it was accelerating. NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory confirmed the anomaly. The object was gaining velocity as if something invisible was pushing it. It moved like a spacecraft, not a rock, prompting Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb to recall Oumuamua, which also accelerated mysteriously. Loeb had proposed Oumuamua might be artificial, and now 3I/Atlas showed the same behavior. Spectroscopic analysis revealed something even stranger. 3I/Atlas reflected light in a way that didn't match any known material. Its surface was unusually bright, almost metallic, but without the spectral fingerprints of metal, suggesting exotic carbon compounds or a hollow structure. NASA's orbital simulations couldn't make sense of it. Every time they tried to model 3I/Atlas's path, the data broke the equations. It wasn't just moving faster, it was changing direction slightly, a behavior natural objects don't exhibit. When scientists compared data from 3I/Atlas to Oumuamua, the similarities were undeniable. Both entered from interstellar space and accelerated without visible propulsion. But 3I/Atlas lingered, bringing it closer to Earth's orbit, giving astronomers a rare chance to observe it in detail. In early observations, radio telescopes detected faint, periodic fluctuations in the object's reflected light, a rhythmic pattern almost like a signal. The SETI Institute began monitoring it, and while no artificial transmissions were detected, the optical pattern persisted, as if the object was pulsing deliberately. Harvard and NASA joined forces, using data from Hubble, James Webb, and ground-based observatories to build a 3D model of 3I/Atlas. The results were shocking. The object wasn't spherical or irregular like a rock. It was elongated, thin, flat, and possibly reflective, eerily similar to a solar sail. If 3I/Atlas was being propelled by sunlight, its acceleration should have matched solar radiation, but it didn't. It was accelerating faster. This meant either our understanding of physics was incomplete, or the object was using an unknown form of propulsion, perhaps harnessing quantum vacuum energy. Tracing its trajectory backward, scientists found 3I/Atlas likely originated from the constellation Lyra, the same region as Oumuamua. Two interstellar objects from the same direction, both defying physics, coincidence or connection. The scientific community split. Some argued 3I/Atlas was a natural fragment. Others believed it was a technological artifact, perhaps a Bracewell probe. As the object moved farther from the sun, its acceleration increased, not decreased, which was impossible as solar radiation weakens with distance. NASA's instruments recorded a faint energy signature, a low-frequency emission unlike anything seen before. Not radio, not thermal, but something else. When scientists mapped the object's light curve, they noticed repeating geometric patterns, triangles, hexagons, perfect symmetry. Nature doesn't build perfect geometry at this scale, but intelligence does. The data hinted at a structured surface, panels, edges, perhaps even compartments. Then, suddenly, NASA went quiet, public updates stopped, and data streams were delayed, with officials stating the data was under review. Harvard researchers confirmed new James Webb Telescope readings detected spectral anomalies, traces of elements not found in any known asteroid or comet. Weeks later, an internal memo surfaced online, claiming 3I/Atlas emitted bursts of infrared radiation, short, controlled pulses consistent with energy modulation. This meant 3I/Atlas wasn't a passive object, it was active, further deepening the mystery. Weeks after the first detection, astronomers noticed the object's brightness pulsed faintly, rhythmically, every 16 hours, with precise intervals. When the data was filtered, the light curve revealed a secondary pulse, offset by a fraction of a second, like an echo. Then, one night, the rhythm changed. The pulses slowed, sped up, then stopped altogether for 48 hours before it flared brighter than ever. When the light faded, the object's trajectory had changed again. It had turned, heading toward the ecliptic plane, toward us. Objects in space don't turn. They follow gravity, inertia, and momentum. But 3I/Atlas had shifted its course with precision. Dr. Elaine Porter at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center found the object's acceleration wasn't smooth. It came in bursts, like engines. A small team at Harvard analyzed the faint energy emissions, discovering the low-frequency signal had structure, repeating intervals, and harmonic layers. When converted into audio and sped up 10,000 times, it formed a pattern, a sequence of tones repeating in mathematical ratios, like the Fibonacci sequence. A data technician at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory leaked a portion of the internal report, and within hours, the story went viral: NASA hiding alien probe. By mid-year, 3I/Atlas's projected path showed it would pass within 0.3 astronomical units of Earth, closer than Mars. Harvard's team proposed a bold plan to send a high-powered laser pulse toward 3I/Atlas, encoded with a mathematical message: "We see you." For 3 days, nothing happened. Then on the 4th day, the object responded, not with radio or light, but with gravity. Sensitive instruments on Earth detected a faint, localized fluctuation in the gravitational field, a ripple as if space itself had been disturbed. If the readings were real, it meant the object could manipulate gravity, something far beyond human technology, and if it could travel anywhere. Then, just as suddenly as it had turned toward Earth, 3I/Atlas changed course again, veering upward, accelerating faster than ever before. Within days, it was moving beyond the orbit of Jupiter. Within weeks, it was gone, fading into the blackness of interstellar space. Months later, the data was still being analyzed, and every model, simulation, and theory failed to explain what had happened. The gravitational pulse, the acceleration bursts, the perfect geometry all pointed to one conclusion: 3I/Atlas was not a natural object. If 3I/Atlas was a probe, it meant we were being observed. If it was a relic, civilizations had existed long before us. Whatever the answer, one truth remained: 3I/Atlas had defied every law of physics we know. And somewhere, out there in the dark, it's still moving, silent, precise, unstoppable. It came once, it may come again, and when it does, the universe will never be the same.